Wait. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream today. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Wanted to do this live stream, get you guys ready for next week, and let you guys enjoy a beautiful long weekend. Probably not many people are going to join this one. I think people are probably traveling, even though the flights are getting canceled and stuff. But yeah, who's been here with me on a Friday night doing some Polestar DD? Make sure you hit the like button for me. And first, I just want to thank everyone for everything you guys are doing for my channel and stuff. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm getting ready for next week. I think Polestar is getting ready for that move. You know, we've been talking about it. So, man, I'm excited. Should be a good week. And hope you guys are having a great day. So, I don't know if many people will join, but I just want to go over the chart. Got some things just... some of the people in the Discord, finally got a few people active in here. It's really cool. And I'll post a link for the Discord if you guys want to join. It's free. But yeah, finally getting some people in here, man. They're posting some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to share some of that stuff with you guys. And quickly, let me actually share that link for the Discord if you guys want to join. If not, all good. No sweat. But yeah, it'd be nice to have you in there. I'm going to do that for you guys. But essentially what I'm going to do is talk about the chart. A beautiful day. If you guys follow me on Twitter, posted this one earlier. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, consider doing that. But yeah, I'll be active on there all weekend. Might not be active. Yo, what's up, UCM? Might not be active. I'm making a video this weekend. Got some stuff planned later. So I wanted to at least wrap stuff up for the week with Polestar for you guys. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I think everything will be pretty exciting on Tuesday. Everybody will be ready to go back into the stock market, make some money, and hopefully they don't leave out Polestar and we can cash out, make some good profits. So yeah, I put the link to the Discord if you guys want to join. You guys can talk to me on there the weekend, any day and stuff. You can talk to other people in there. Just trying to grow that community. Right now we're really focused on Polestar, but hopefully we can branch out into other plays after we make this bread off of Polestar. I mean, it'll still be a good investment, but I do want to branch out and make other plays because there's so many ways to make money and really just learn more about options and stuff. So today we're going to do the chart. We got some articles I got covered, and we're also going to look at the options. Posted some stuff for unusual wells. So I want to share some of that stuff. We're going to do it pretty live. Haven't looked at the options since then. But yeah. Oh shit, I think I posted the Unusual Wells link. My bad. Let me post the free Discord link. The Unusual Wells link is also good too though. It's they have a sale going for 15% off. Here's the free Discord. My bad, y'all. Yo, what's up, Jeff Pizzle? Hey, I seen you in the comments. I appreciate you reaching out and stuff. And yeah, not sure what you're doing with your position, but I did read your position and stuff. And I'm wishing you do good on it. So free Discord. Let me put that down. Okay, I'll put the free Discord there, free link. Also have the Unusual Wells link. That's 15% off. It's a really good platform. I use it. I'm going to show you guys what I use it for later in the video. If you guys want to use that referral code, you can do 15% off until July 4th. Definitely take a look at it. Here's a sneak peek. Just we'll talk about everything here in a bit. But I think we got a pretty good round of people. Just help me out and smash that like button so this video can go out to other people later and get all the people involved in this. And then what do you guys want to talk about first? The chart, I guess, is probably the most important thing, right? So I think we talked about a nice potential bounce here. What's this gonna be? Oh, sorry. So I'll move some stuff around. So let me move this stuff back. But yeah, we had this potential double bounce here, this double bottom here. We talked about this just yesterday. It's looking pretty good. And then, you know, getting help from everybody else in the chat and stuff. We, I mean, this is not just me. It's kind of like a group effort. People have been helping me out. They got me started with the MACD and stuff. So we really took advantage of the MACD yesterday. We were talking about how this was reversing. It was just reversing yesterday. And so the homie Lika, I'm not sure if he's in here right now, but yeah, he was saying that this could be like the indicator. The MACD was a good indicator for a reversal. I saw it through the double bottom. He saw it through the MACD. And I mean, both of those are just, both work well with each other, right? So the more bias that you have or more indicators that line up with your thesis, excuse me, the better that it is, right? So yeah, so that worked out pretty good. And then the other thing that we talked about yesterday was this descending trend line, right? And we finally out of that BS. So all that short ladder attack manipulation shenanigans, we're finally through that. The next thing that we also talked about was this gap fill here that we had. So we're currently in the process of filling that gap, and actually we're probably in the middle. Let me go to a smaller time frame. We'll go back to 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes is good. 1 hour is actually better, actually. But I would say this is making like higher highs. I've already added the little trend line there, so we could possibly be forming this trend line here, higher lows. But as long as we hold above this ascending support, I think we can eventually get back around. So we still have a long way to go, guys. So we're still technically, from the MACD, it looks like we're in bearish territory. Let me get rid of this last one there real quick. But yeah, it looks like we're still in bearish territory. I think under here, we're still under, this is bearish side, this is bullish side. So we're still, I mean, we can still have all this to run. Like all this could be some price action if we can cross the midpoint, I think. But yeah, thanks for the DD, brother, that you do for us. Ain't no problem, man. Well, I'm in this play with you guys right now, so I'm down on it. And yeah, just it's always good to have other people in here. And hopefully, once we make bread on here, we can pivot over. I mean, Polestar will still be a long-term investment. For me personally, though, it'll be like after or if there's like a recession or crash. I've already got my list, right, of things that I'm like gonna start picking up. I'm definitely gonna try to pick up some Tesla, Polestar. I think I might want some DoorDash, Patera, just a few other things that I've got. Just because I think, oh, Airbnb is gonna be a good one. Just a few different stocks, right? But I don't want to get too distracted. There's people in here that when they watch the live streams later, they get mad because I go off on a tangent. But let's stay focused here. If you guys have questions, definitely put them in the chat, though. I'll definitely try to answer those things while we're here live. That's one of the benefits of joining live, I guess. But yeah, I think I covered most of everything. As far as what we're looking for is just finish filling up that gap here, which is really like towards the, I guess, I was going to say $10, but $10 is up here. It's like 980, I would say, 970. So we still have a few ways to go, but what, like 17 cents or something? It's not much, but once we get there, we'll see if we can continue going upwards, because that really is going to be a strong resistance. You guys can see this is where we basically bottomed out previously. We bottomed out, it held pretty well, but now that's going to be a pretty strong resistance going back into it, right? So pretty strong support, bounced off, but now we're going to go back in there. It might take, you know, it's not going to be an easy job, not easy task, but I think with most of the sellers like already being out, this thing can be a little bit easier, especially we can get some momentum going in there. So we ain't scared, I don't think. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I've got on the, I don't think I have anything else for the DD. Let me switch the template out. This is the VR VP. It's just like the indicator. And yeah, so this is basically showing us the bigger levels for volume. Let me try to zoom in here for us. But yeah, this is going to be a strong resistance right here, $10 basically, essentially. But I think this down here, just filling this gap shouldn't be too big of a problem. I do say we had some history there, but I think the major resistance is going to be that $10. And after that, we could probably work our way into that 200 moving average here, that green line. On the 1 hour, I think it's pretty bullish. Once we get above the 200 moving average, then we're considered bullish. That's where, so the higher the higher the day time frame, the more significance it has. And I usually like to start with the 1 day. So that's what we'll try to aim at first. Just watching it cross the 200 moving average on the 1 hour, and then after that, we can kind of go further. But that'll be down the road, I think. So that's the breakdown, I think. Not too much. I do want to look at that volume really quick. I think we had a pretty good day in volume. Let me pull that up really quick. I should have had this ready. My bad, y'all. PSNY. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I don't put GGPI anymore. So, actually 3.3 million in volume. That's actually not bad for the amount of percentage that we went up. We went up 8%. That's actually really good, right? For 3 million. And we did 8%. really tells us that it's mostly people buying the stock, I would say. Where's the volume here? Yeah, you can see most of the volume is green volume, buying volume. Really at the beginning actually too. And it looks like they try to press it back down, like as soon as it started gaining some momentum. It really, I think some people got discouraged here too, because we were talking in the Discord. They're like, damn, all that for nothing, you know. But yeah, I think we're good. Obviously, like what I said, this is on a 15-minute, by the way. But yeah, we can kind of work our way and fill that gap up, and then $10 will definitely be that next area. And one of the guys in the Discord actually mentioned a reason that the stock was recovering. I thought it was just pure technicals, like the double bounce there, RSI and all that. But there was actually some articles coming out for NIO. They actually did their deliveries this today. So let's get into some articles. If you guys don't have any questions, I'll go ahead and do that. Try to keep the video short for you guys, but by all means, go ahead and put any comments and stuff. And the chat, I do like interacting with you guys. I really prefer interacting with you guys, but sometimes people are too quiet. I don't know. It'd be like that though. This is one of the first articles. Actually, before we get into the NIO stuff, just going to talk about Rivian, Tesla, and Lucid. And really, that's just going to reflect the EV sector in general and why everything basically crashed in June. Now, you're going to say, well, the market was just bad, right? But there's a few other things. Bad month, just because, I mean, Tesla, Rivian was down 18%, Lucid was down 15%, and then Tesla was down 11% in June. So really not a good month, and that's also because of the stock market, right? But just a few different things that were really troubling the companies, really. Like, I don't follow Lucid and Rivian too much, so this was actually new to me. Rivian and Lucid actually cut down their production estimates this year due to supply chain disruptions. I know Polestar has done that. I didn't really know that Rivian, and Lucid had done that as well. But they also did, raise their prices on their vehicles. So that's just kind of further backing up the rise in price for materials and things like that. So that's going to be something to look forward to for Polestar to raise their prices up again, because they already did it once. Tesla's already done it twice or 3 times this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if Polestar ends up doing it again. So that definitely won't look good. But there's actually a really good interview today on Meet Kevin. I don't know if you guys see Meet Kevin. I don't really watch this stuff too much, but he had this guy called Gerbert or something. I don't know if you guys know him. What's up, BB? How's it going? Yeah, he was talking about, he's a big Polestar guy, and he was talking about, I think he's a big Tesla guy too, and Meet Kevin, of course, he's a big Tesla guy too, but he was talking about how the demand for EVs is there, and it doesn't matter that the cost in Tesla vehicles go up, they're going to still buy them, or they're still going to make the deliveries and stuff, and people that are actually buying Teslas, or people that bought Teslas like last year, 2 years ago, they're actually in profit. Like, their car's worth more now than it was when they bought it. So that's insane, right? And that's just because people are just rushing to get an EV right now. But the problem is there's not enough vehicles, so that's what's causing the Tesla, like Tesla owners, like their car is going up in value because there's not enough supply for all the demand that people want to go and get one, right? So I thought that was really cool. That was definitely an interview and Meet Kevin's channel, so check that out if you guys want. He's kind of pretty charismatic and stuff, but I don't know, there's some stuff I like and don't like about him, so I don't know if you guys know him or if you guys seen his videos. I'm talking about the interviewer guy, the guy who was in there. He's a big Polestar guy though, so he was talking a little bit about Polestar. He was like saying that's one of his companies that he's interested in purchasing, and I think BYD was the other one he was talking about. So if you guys get time during the weekend or whatever, check that out. It'll be pretty interesting to get some feedback from you guys on that. Anyway, so I guess the economy is really slowing down. What's up, Jose? You think Amazon will be a good one if we get a crash? I think it could be a good one, actually. We'll take a look at it in a little bit, if you don't mind. I'm just trying to stay structured right now. Don't hate me, though. But the economy's slowing down right now. There's a full-blown recession in the U.S. But this is kind of crazy because China's like stimulating the checks and everything. They're reopening, and that's why the China stocks are doing like really well and stuff. And so Neo, Li Auto, Xpeng, like all those are just they're just getting pumped right now. So I think that's one of the reasons that's helping Polestar as well. That's one of the guys mentioned, Dan the man. Shout out to him. He posted that article, and I'm following through with it, just sharing it with you guys. So I don't know if he's in here right now, but thank you, sir. You're a good man. Anyway, let me get back into this. So carry much longer. I guess the big issue is just the rising cost of materials and stuff, and just the concern that these manufacturers can get out of this like storm or this big thing recession that that's looming ahead. And like right now, I mean, I guess they're chilling because Rivian has 17 billion in cash, Lucid has 5. But the thing is, like, these manufacturing facilities, these things are expensive, like super expensive. I was reading a different article and it was saying like Tesla's manufacturing a new gigafactory and they're burning billions. Oh, there it is right here. Oh, my bad. Tesla said they're building new two plants recently in production and they're burning through billions, right? But the good thing about Tesla is they've already proven that they can do this. They have like tons of billions of cash on hand, by the way, 17 billion. So this is not a concern for like I don't want to say legacy, but a pioneer in the electric vehicles, Tesla. And so it shouldn't be a problem for them. But if you just like, so like imagine Rivian or Lucid or even Polestar try to replicate like this, building these expensive facilities. I mean, it's insane. Like you'd go bankrupt, right? And these guys only have like 5 billion in cash. Rivian has a lot, but I mean, how long will that last them, honestly, right? So just want to say Polestar actually it doesn't need to create these new plants and stuff. They're using existing infrastructure and stuff, and we talked about that yesterday. And so that's like reassuring, like that it is a smart way to do it because they're saving billions of dollars, right? Tesla's burning billions to create these new plants and stuff, and the route that Polestar's doing it is using Volvo's legacy factories and stuff. So I think that's really cool, and it's a good business approach. That's what I would say. So I guess the only thing that really is on this, Lucid and Rivian both have money and plans to be able to succeed. But there's always like many factors that can really come down the road and stuff. So like if you're gonna invest in Lucid or Rivian, I mean Polestar also too, but just in general the EV sector, it's like you gotta have a long-term mindset. And if you're going to do it, you really got to be willing to lose that money, right? So kind of be more of an aggressive investor because these uncertainties are definitely concerns, right? So just having capital, being able to ramp up. And that's one thing that I really like about Polestar versus Rivian and Lucid. Like Polestar already has massive they've already ramped up mass production. The Polestar 2, they've done it already. They've been there. They're trying to redo that. Hopefully they learn from anything that they, that any inefficiencies that they did in Polestar 2, they can take that with them into Polestar 3 and hopefully, continue being able to do mass production and stuff. So, but yeah, just in general, like the overall sentiment in June was pretty bad for just the EV sector because of like just the supply chains and everything. And I actually have a different article. This one's from GM. This actually came today. I haven't read through it all. I was starting to read through it, but actually I might not even use this one honestly because this one was kind of I might just have to find it. But basically GM reported pretty bad estimates, I guess, for this quarter. I've already worked on this one actually. Yeah, so I've already highlighted some stuff here, I think. Yeah. So GM this morning, they basically warned the manufacturing issues in second quarter for 2022. So just this quarter though, right? They're expecting to do 1.6 billion to 1.9 billion. The estimates were like 2.5. Like that's a big chunk. Like let me just do this math for you guys real quick. So let's just do 1.6 or 1.9 actually. Let's just be conservative and say they hit the top end. So that is 6. So it's 0.6 divided by 1.9. They're missing their margin. They're missing their earnings or their net income by 31%. Is that right? let me move that. 19 and then 25. Yeah. So 6 divided by 19. Yeah, 31%. So the reason that they're doing this, this is just like, what is it called? An eye opener. Like, no matter who you are, I mean, GM is not a great company, but no matter who you are, that supply chain issue is still there, right? And it's obviously impacting big companies, EV manufacturers and stuff, right? So, like this quarter, I think in general across the board, and we talked about Tesla's earnings and stuff, or their deliveries coming up. Like, I think just in general, Q2 earnings just across the board are going to be pretty bad. And actually, Meet Kevin, that interview I talked about, they actually also talked about how Q2 is going to probably be pretty bad as far as margins. Like, the forecast is what's going to be important going into Q3 and Q4. So, like, how does the rest of the year, you know, what's the outlook for that, right? So, like, supply chains coming down, are you guys adjusting? Like, what's the margins looking like things like that. So I wouldn't be too excited for Q2 numbers in general. So in short term, I think that could still kind of impact the EV sector. If it wasn't for some of the news that I'll share with you guys in a little bit. But yeah, just in general, just keep an eye open on the supply chains. That's kind of a topic that's still gonna kind of loom through. I don't want to read the rest of this actually. Basically, GM had like 95,000 vehicles in inventory, but they have like missing components, so they haven't built them. So it's really like a mixed review or a mixed forecast, because Q2 is going to be pretty bad for them, but by the end of the year, they should have everything they need to be able to sell those vehicles that they're missing this quarter. So like their full year guidance is still good. Like they previously announced the 2022 guidance, and they basically reaffirmed it or whatever, right? But just in the short term, they're definitely cutting back on it, right? 95 vehicles just out there sitting in inventory. So just wanted to share that. Yeah, now let me answer that question about Amazon, and then we'll go into some of the other stuff I got planned with that work. I think Amazon's going to be good. There was also a good talk. That Meet Kevin interview was actually pretty good, guys. You guys should check it out. I don't follow Meet Kevin that much, just because I'm doing my own thing. But I like to hear some of the stuff that guy had to say. And they were talking about, what is it, like direct to consumer and stuff. So like basically in the short term, people want to get back out and stuff. They want to go back out and experience what it is to like go shopping and things. And so like the pandemic took that away from people, like for what, a year, 2 years, people were like heavy buying on demand and stuff. Obviously Amazon's going to be good because they have AWS, they have other things, but just like Shopify is like at $30, I think now. It's because of the split, right? But still, it's near the bottom. And this is just for like all of the online retails and stuff. Pinterest is like taking a dump, I think. Where is it at? $18? Yeah. This is insane. Like, wasn't this like at $100 or something? Eesh. All the way up. $80? Yeah, about 100. So I think Amazon's actually a good one. Where is it at trading at? Honestly, I forgot. I know the stock split is at like $100. Yeah. I think Amazon's going to be good. You're not buying at what, 200, 170? I honestly would probably look for like 80. I think Amazon's going to be good in general because they just have their hands in everything, right? They're doing the little pharmacy thing, the little RX thing, right? They've got their online business. They got the cloud service, which is not going to go away. What else do they have? They're actually, I think they're trying to do like, I mean, I see Amazon delivery vans like everywhere. So I don't know how much, I mean, they basically take care of their own shipping and stuff, I think, which is pretty impressive. Like just everything they're doing. They have an online grocery store. They bought Whole Foods. So yeah, no, Amazon's legit, dude. Honestly though, if I had to pick between Amazon or Apple, I'd probably buy Apple. I think Apple's a really good company. I would definitely buy Apple. But yeah, I think that one would be a good one to get, Jose. What other stocks are you guys looking at for? I have a little list. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll tell you guys really quick, and then we'll get back to some Polestar news. I'll show you a few things that I like. Now, some of these are high growth, so they're kind of risky. Let me see what I got in here. Invest companies here. Okay, DoorDash, SoFi, DraftKings, Airbnb, Open or Redfin, Square, or PayPal. I really like Square. I've liked Square for a long time. I still kind of want to do Upwork. Upwork I think is like hella beat down real quick. Let me take a look at this one. $22. Yeah, I want to get this somewhere down here under 20. I want to pick some shares up for that. That's basically like the freelancing thing. So we'll see how that plays out. T-Doc is another one that's pretty interesting too, but I don't know. Is there any other stocks you guys like? T-Doc would be pretty amazing. In the longer term, I think. I think we're still far out from people actually doing doctors online still, but I don't know. I think later, like I'll kind of reevaluate. It's just on the list right now. And then Square, I love Square. I think that's gonna be a good one, especially with, I know cryptos be down and stuff, but I think Square will still be good. So this one will be good. And Proterra, I don't know if you guys know Proterra. Let me show you guys. This one, $4 now. Damn. They build electric vehicles, buses and stuff. I don't know if you guys know Proterra. This is actually a really good one. Launches what? High power EVs. Let me just go to Proterra, their website. Do they not have a website anymore? Yes, sir. They build buses, electric buses and stuff. Proterra.com or something. Come on, throw me a freaking bone here. Proterra. Oh, I had it spelled wrong. Okay. Where's it at? Right here. This one's pretty good. I think everybody dipped already. Damn. I should have stayed on topic. My bad, y'all. I just want to show you guys Proterra. This is a good company. They have like batteries that they work on. They have battery charging stations. They have electric buses. I'm sure you guys know about these guys though. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a good one. And probably it might not become like a really long, like a big guy, but I think this could be like an acquisition target or something. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a solid one though. So definitely watching this one. I haven't really added anything to this one. I was thinking about doing it, but I haven't done the trigger. I haven't pulled it. So anyway, let me get back to the good stuff here. So the homie Dan, like I said, he mentioned some of this earlier in the live stream, or I'm sorry, on Discord, and he was talking about NIO actually reported their record delivery sales in June. So, and that's actually kind of tying into Polestar, is what he was saying, because a lot of the stuff is built in China for Polestar vehicles. What are they called? The P2s, you know, like they're built out in China right now. So there's a lot of concern. Remember, they readjusted their expectations for 2022 because of the lockdowns and stuff. But NIO just reported their deliveries, and they actually beat their expectations. I think they delivered 1,300 vehicles in June, just June. So 60% growing, and this one's actually one of the biggest revenue or delivery since like 2018, I think. Yeah, best month since it started doing their public updates since 2018. So I think just in general, this like really helped like just the China market, and not to mention like there's tons of stimulus going into the China economy right now. So yeah, just bullish news for China stocks, electric vehicles, NIO's being able to beat those deliveries. And on top of that, there's also other players, right? The Xpeng Motors, they actually outdid NIO. They did 1,500, which is 133%. And then Friday, don't really care for Li Auto either. The only one I really care about is Polestar, but this is kind of sympathy plays, so this could have played it to a part why Polestar actually rebounded, because these guys are all like destroying their deliveries. I still wouldn't invest in NIO just because there's that short report. I don't know if you guys seen the short report that came out like a few days ago. I think I talked about it. But yeah, NIO, obviously 1,300 vehicles is great. Xpeng 15, and then Li was 13. And so just kind of based down on the region and stuff, NIO is actually affected the most because they're based out of Shanghai, and that's where like yeah, they basically got hit the hardest with the outbreaks and stuff. So the one thing that they didn't say is they didn't share details of like, excuse me, like the recovery efforts, I guess. But I don't really follow NIO that much anymore. And then Southern China for Xpeng, they actually did have some guidance, I guess. They resumed 2 shifts, so they started doing their stuff like mid May, whereas like this guy NIO, they didn't start till June 1st when things actually officially reopened. These guys were already doing their second shift like mid-May, so that's why probably they got bigger numbers. And then they also have plans to launch a new SUV. Don't really follow up on that either. Which one are you guys? And then Li Auto they did a stock offering, bearish, because dilution, I guess. But I'm just curious, what do you guys like as far as these China stocks? Do you guys like Li Auto, Xpeng, Neo, or do you guys like Polestar? There's a few other China stocks, no? I think there is. All three automakers, and there's monthly deliveries were confirmed that they remain on track to launch later this year, the new models. But I guess the reason that hey, what's up? I know how many, and what's your average? My average is like, I can check for you real quick, 1 second. I gotta log into my Thinkorswim account. I buy the shares on Thinkorswim, but I really trade on my Robinhood account because it's just kind of easier for me. Let me look real quick. So I bought some like at 904 a while ago. I think I posted that on the Discord as well. And then I had some from like way ago when I bought them. So I'm in like around, say, 967. So I'm down a little bit. But I mean, I'm gonna try to sell most of them when we relaunch, hopefully, back up to like 13. And like I said last time, let me pull up the chart. Like, you guys need to be able to make and do your own decisions. Like, hopefully this, like, none of this is financial advice, so you may miss out on more money, but the goal is not to end up bag holding. So, and I'm gonna just make this clear actually, because I think like there might be like the recession, right? Everybody's talking about the recession. So I think there definitely will be another opportunity, hopefully, where you get back down in under 8 or 7 or something. Because look, Penn National, this was like a Penn gaming stuff. Like during the crash, this thing came down to like $5. Like this thing was trading at like 30, 35. It came down to $5. Me and my buddy were talking about this. Like, dude, I wish I would have bought more. Like, so like I think like anything is possible. And like you guys remember Disney, right? I just want you guys to be ready for when there's a market crash. If there's a market crash, you guys need to have cash. You guys don't need, this is not financial advice. I don't want to have like a long-term portfolio right now. I really want to just build wealth. So when something crazy like this happens, this is like generational wealth transfer. Like you can make really good money. Like my brother, he started investing like after this crash, and like he's made some good money on it. And see, unluckily me, I started building my stuff out in 2018, and then this happened to me, right? So you just gotta, it's just perfect timing, you know. But not everybody's gonna get an opportunity, but it looks like everybody is looking for an opportunity. So you know, that means it might not even happen, but I would always prepare and have some cash. So let me go back to Polestar real quick. So what I'm gonna try to take most of my profits, like $13. I'm gonna take some profits at $13 for sure, because I don't know if it's gonna break out. It might just do a double top. I'm gonna take probably everything at 15, and then depending, like I might leave a little bit just to run it to 18 or 20, but really I'm capping out at 15. Just because I'm just trying to be safe, honestly. And then I'm just gonna be out of Polestar, and I'm gonna look for a rebuy opportunity, because I do believe in the stock long term, but just the market is just insane, and most of this might be like inaccurate, right? And the SPY just continues to do its thing, and it continues to go back up to 400s, and I might just miss out on money. So that's why I don't want to recommend those things to you, but that's just probably what I'm doing so far. Like, just want you guys to be aware, like, this is not a movement to you hold until infinity. Like, there's so many back holders that have been done throughout, like, Redbox. Like, there's people that expected this to continue going. Like, are you insane? Like, this is a perfect example, right? So maybe we're like right here right now, right? I mean, this is actually a pretty good example. Maybe we're like right here. It's gonna do this crazy stupid run, and then people are not gonna sell, and then they're gonna be back holding, and then there's gonna be another opportunity where you can get back down here or even down here. But since you bought up here, you never sold down here. Now you're like writing this down, and now you're stuck again, right? And I really don't want like people to go through that. And I hate like when I see people like just back holding, you know, because I've back hold stuff before, It just sucks, dude. It really does suck. It makes you like really depressed and stuff. So yeah, I just don't want you guys to do that. So just make sure you're responsible with your things, and I can't be there to tell you when to sell and when to buy. Like, I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing with my things. I'm just trying to help you guys with things that I see and stuff, but by no means am I a professional. I've taken many L's. Like, I probably take more L's than anybody in here, honestly. But it is what it is. You gotta learn some way. Like, I've learned from back holds not to back hold anymore, right? So I think the best way to learn will just be to experience it. So I don't know. Yeah, my average is like 967, and I'm gonna sell when I feel confident, right? So I just don't want you guys to go through it, and at least try. You know how people say, learn from my mistakes and stuff. Yeah, that's what I wanted you guys to do, but because things aren't just gonna run forever, and especially like with like, because there's actually some pretty crazy stuff going on in the world, like the economy and things. So there could be some crazy stuff happening, and the market might do a flash crash or something. I don't know, honestly, but I want to prepare myself. I want to take profits, because even look, all right. So there were some people that were talking to me a while ago about like, man, this thing went to 13. I wish I would have sold, right? Well, now people are gonna go back up to 13, and they're not gonna sell, and then it's gonna be the same thing again. And so like, I feel bad for people that are holding right there, right? But there's still a chance that we might be able to get back out, you know. So God is good. God is God's will, you know. Hopefully we can. Really, I'm just trying to make money, right? I'm not trying to make money off of you guys. I'm just, dude, I can't even move a stock. So don't think I'm pumping a market or a stock. Dude, I have like 3-4 viewers in here right now. So I'm just trying to share my thesis here. But yeah, I think that's some good inspirational stuff, no? Am I right? What do you guys think? I want to talk to you guys. Where are you? What's your average, Cinzy? Mainly, okay, so one thing I will tell you, mostly like what I'm trying to play is options too, Sin. So like I have options. I have the August 19 1250s. Like, bro, I'm pretty heavy on those. And dude, I'd be so happy with just doing 100%, like 130%. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I take profits at like $15, I'm chilling. Like, why am I gonna get greedy? Like, God already gave me 100%. God can give, God can take. So I don't know. That's just, I mean, I feel like I'm lecturing people. I don't want to lecture people. Just want to be good, you know. Be good. God's gonna be good to you. Yeah, I'm down 38% on my options right now. If that makes you guys feel better. How are you guys doing over there? Dang. I'm chilling. Friday night. Who's in here on a Friday night? Just hanging out with your boy, G. And I had a pretty good excitement. I'm excited. There's gonna be fireworks next week. Like, and maybe I should probably cover that now, huh? Yeah, I've already talked about the thing, right? But one thing I haven't talked about, and this is some stuff that the homies in the Discord was talking about too. I'm not trying to pump the Discord, but it's free, so I mean, you guys should join. But because I really just want to make a community for people to join, and then everybody can learn from each other. It's not that hard, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I saw somebody hit the like button on my video. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to be real. I'm not gonna feed you BS, you know. I'm telling you where I'm selling. These are my things, though, right? This is my thoughts, and we've been tracking this borrow fee rate since 2019, baby, or 619. Yeah, so this is something that they brought up. 188. My bad. My English sucks. Yeah, the borrow fee rate to borrow shares is 188. So like what the hell was that? When we go back to no thanks. When we go back to like $10, like above this is where the pressure, the max pain starts coming in. That's when more money starts flowing in too. And then that's when shorts probably start covering. And then that's when you do the little red box SPAC squeeze, you know, like some nonsense like this. So that's what I'm looking forward to, right? And like Polestar, I think I told you guys I was going to sell at 13. My degenerate ass will probably hold till 15 or something. Like, I'll probably end up back holding some things too, but all I'm saying is just take some profits, try to get your money back, and then, you know, whatever else is profit, just do what you want. If you want to hold till $100, you can. I don't know if it'll go to $100. I think $18, $15, $15 for sure. Well, don't quote me on anything, but like $15 I think is realistic. 20 is possible too, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Bro, we don't have that many people in here, but people will watch this later. Let me know in the comments later when and where you're selling, where you're at right now, what's your average, what options you guys got. I know there's a couple people in here. My boy Jeff Bizzle, prayers out, goes to that homie right there. Oh, the open interest is insane. Yes, we'll talk about that in just a second. I guess we could talk about that now. We already talked about the Neo deliveries and stuff. The only other thing I wanted to talk about was the Tesla deliveries. So we talked about this yesterday too. This was supposed to come out like today, but I think today. But this will be something in the weekend that you guys can look forward to. This is like a weekend event, I think. So expected to announce quarterly production and delivery figures this weekend, and will probably be amongst the worst of the year. It's gonna be a multi-quarter streak, like breaking it. They've always been like outpacing their records. So this will be like the first one where like could be where they just, you know, completely fumble. But and that's because of the factory in Shanghai. So remember, I told you guys Shanghai was the one that got the most impacted, right? Because like Neo, like the other ones, they started reopening their shit like a little earlier, mid-May and stuff. Shanghai, they locked down till June 1st. So this could definitely affect them, right? And I think they report their quarters for 3 months or something. I don't remember. Yeah, their second quarter. So for the 3 months. So not just like a June or not just a month, not just a May or something. So this is gonna be like a big weekend event, I think, and that'll really change the market, I think, because Tesla's in the S&P 500, right? Am I right or no? Anyway, most of the analysts, they basically downgraded some of the deliveries just based off of that. And then, well, actually, let me take that back. Elon, first of all, he like said, yo, my guidance, it's not going to be that great. It's going to be kind of flat for the quarter. But then the whole China situation like got really bad. So now it's like for sure, most likely deliveries will probably be bad. And that's why most of the stocks have been selling off June and stuff, right? So everything kind of ties together, I think. It's all manipulation, bruh. I don't know. I don't think it's manipulation, but they did lower their guidance. So on average, I think it's like 261 from last year, or their last earnings or whatever. They made 310. So you can see that's the first year they're going to make less deliveries than the previous quarter, right? So if they were supposed to do something good, they would have done like 360 or 350. Man, like they could have done 311 and still had a record, you know. But I don't know. They're definitely going to be on watch. People are going to be watching what comes out with those metrics, especially because like deliveries are like really close to watch by Tesla, because it really gives an idea of the financials and just what's going on with the overall consumer demand for EVs. Which, if you guys go and watch that video, I don't know how accurate it is, but they're saying that the demand is there. It's just that they can't get those vehicles there, you know. So just something I wanted to share with you guys. Now we can actually talk about, what was it? My man wanted to sell. My man's selling at 14 bucks. Yeah, 14's a weird number, honestly. I think 14 will just kind of fly by. I think 13 is the resistance there. I guess 14 could be one actually, but I think 14.50. 14.50. I'm probably gonna sell some stuff at 15. It's insane. We'll see if it happens. I mean, I'm excited for it, but who knows? This thing might never happen, you know. But I think it will happen. Just a matter of time. Because we have so much room to go. Like, this thing is bullish right now. It still needs to cross the midpoint, and then hopefully we can get a run like this. Like a nice little, like all the way here. So that'll kind of reflect to at least 13 bucks, I would say. I don't know. At least 13 bucks. That's why I say take your profits, because you never know what the top is, honestly, right? So see, this is actually a good example. So it topped out up here, like right here. And see, when the RSI, or not the RSI, the MACD went up to these levels, that's when it ended too. So that might be a strong resistance actually. The 13 again, So yeah, I might sell some at 13. That's why I said I'll sell some here at this top, keep a little bit going, and then we'll see how the rest goes. And I actually have options and shares too, so yeah, it's a little bit more to manage, but the shares I'm not too really worried about. Like, dude, I could just sell some shares, keep the rest for long term. Like, I could say they're a long term investment now. You know, if I get stuck back holding, then I just say it's a long term investment. But if it goes well, then I think we'll profit. So yeah, big thing, we broke out of that. Let's look at that options flow. Like I said, I posted that Unusual Whales link if you guys want to sign up for this. It's a bomb platform. You guys want to check it out? I'm gonna post that link in here, my guy. How many of you guys use Unusual Whales already? Curious to know. Just curious, but yeah, it's a pretty good platform. They keep adding stuff to it. Like all these things are just different features. You can look up any ticker you want. Like if you guys have any tickers you want me to look, just put it in the comments. I'll take a look at it too. But Polestar is the one that I'm looking at right now today. The premium, so this is the call premium for today. 71% of the overall volume was bullish, or call volume, not bullish. I'm sorry. The bullish was 56%. And the call premium, so this is basically broken down into different categories. The call volume, the premium, so the amount of volume, the amount of money, and then the amount of bearish or bullishness. What's your price prediction end of year? Shit. End of year just depends, honestly, how Q2 earnings go and how the forecasts go. I don't really know where we'll be end of year, honestly. Like I was thinking Q3 would be maybe like the start of the recession stuff, but some people aren't saying that starts till next year. So I think the market could continue going up into Q3, and then end of Q4, maybe that's when some more shaky, because it's an election year. Remember, it's an election year, so that's really like the market is really volatile around election time. So that would be really interesting. So you're asking about price targets for just Tesla or Polestar, but it really just there's so much stuff that goes into the stock market. I can't just tell you it's a perfect world, you know? Like everything will be impacted by external events, like what's up with the war, what's up with the gas prices, what's up with the election. All that shit is gonna impact the market. What's up with the like the interest rates? Like what are we done? Are they pulling back? Are they putting more? Like I don't know, just a lot. I want to say like 20 or 25. That would be pretty. I'll be pretty happy with that. What about you, Kenny? Let me know what you thinking over there. Talk to me, man. Anyway, while you figure out the price target for 2022, I think $20 is really good though. If Lutzen again, let me go ahead and launch my Excel sheet. Oh shit, this was the wrong one. Charging companies. I was looking at bills. I just did this today. Actually, I posted it on the Discord too. Let's see. Oh, we just got someone new. Jose. What's up, Jose? Hey, that's the homie Jose. That's Jose's C. I think that's Jose. What's up, homie? What's up, man? I posted this little thing here. This is the market cap and stuff for Polestar and everything yesterday before I updated things. So Polestar had market cap of 1870. This is in billions. And everything kind of came down. Well, not forward, but everything really stayed the same. So all these market caps for everything really just kind of stayed the same or went down. But the only one that went up was Polestar. So Polestars went up today. Fords went up too, but for the most part, everything kind of stayed stagnant. So I think like a lot of these EVs like are really converging. $20 end of year and $50 in 2025. That might be doable. Let me see what we got for 2025. $50. $50 would be 100 billion market cap. And what's their revenue for 2025? Wasn't it like, let me look really quick. We'll go to investor presentation. Oh, investor relations presentation. Presentation. Let me just look at the projections for their earnings for 2025. Yes, sir. One second. It's loading. My internet's slow. I should play some elevator music. Am I right? What are you guys doing? What the hell? 404 is not working or what? This one might work. This is the SEC. They never take this down. Let me zoom out though real quick so I can get a better picture for you guys. We're gonna go to 2025. 2025. We're gonna go to the top slide. Here we go. Revenues for 2025. Oh, this is deliveries. Oof. Here's revenues. Revenue for 2025, 17 billion. So that they'd be trading at what, like two times? What did I say? 100 billion? Oh, they'd be trading like at 400 billion divided by 17. They'd be trading like at 5 times, almost 6 times their earnings. I don't know. I mean, it definitely, I think we'll definitely be in different markets where things can be valued a lot more higher. You know how everything was so inflated, like things were trading 20 times or whatever their price earnings or whatever. So yeah, I think 50 could be, I think it could be a thing. And honestly, I think 50 might be conservative, because if we have a bull run, we got a bull run somewhere going into 2024, 2025, then, and I think people are saying the next Bitcoin run is in 2024. So I don't know. I'd be bullish. I think 50 is good. And actually, yeah, 20 wouldn't be bad by end of year, honestly. 20 by end of year would be a 42 billion market cap. Dude, you're being conservative, honestly. Yeah, I think those are good, Patel or Kenny. I think those are pretty good. Anyway, what was I gonna show here? Oh, these are the current market caps, and we're trading at, man, we did really good today, honestly. I'm proud of everybody who's out there. If you guys are watching this later, thank you guys for being a supporter. Thank you guys for doing things for me. Let me just show you guys. There's like some options and stuff, like, so 1950, isn't that like a chain? They wanted to get those 950. Where's it at? Yeah, these calls, these actually expired in the money, like these 950s, because we closed at 953. So no, this is wrong. This is post market. Is that post market? What the hell? Are they bringing us back down after market? No way. Okay, no, yeah, we closed at 953. Like these calls right here, all these calls closed in the money. We have 1,000, we have 900. Well, I don't know if these are actually, this is just volume. We for sure have these. But the good thing is a lot of these down here closed outside the money. So there's people that had 1,900 contracts, 55, 300, all these contracts that expired outside the money. So just worthless contracts or put options that got, and then these are in the money. So maybe that can continue some momentum going into Tuesday. I think Tuesday is going to be a good day for the market in general. I think people will be ready to get back in the market. There's going to be some fireworks, 4th of July, baby. And actually, I heard somebody say that 4th of July, historically, the day after 4th of July, the market's green. So if you take anything from this live stream, try to remember that, see if it works out. If not, you can bash me on Twitter. Just send me a Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter, by the way. Let's see where we're at right here. You guys definitely check me out. I'm pretty active here. If not, join the Discord. But yeah, I respond to everybody. Got a homie in here. I don't know if he's in here tonight. He was like, so I say king a lot. I say king. And he's like, yo, GGG, PSNY setting up for a big SPAC squeeze. Because I've been boasting about a SPAC squeeze on here. And he's like, setting up for our big SPAC squeeze on this one now, king. Because I don't know if he just picked up because I say king on here a lot. I don't know, I'd be trolling. So yeah, definitely check me out on Twitter. I think I'm funny sometimes. But anyway. Oh, let's get back to business. Okay, so let's look at the flow. Let's look at the overall view. I'm almost done with the live stream for those that are watching this later. I know you guys are mad at me. Most active chains here, right here. We got $12.50, $10. All of these are bullish. You can see the bearish premium is 801. The Battle of 801. Where's my AMC apes at? The Battle of 801. I was there. I was in the front lines. Bullish is 64.26K. Super bullish. The 1250s for these are actually the ones I got actually. So I'm excited. Today they had they've always had 4,000 open interest. Today they had 1,400 volume. So actually, let's take a look at those bad boys. I think people are starting to load up for the August calls, which is good. At the end they ended up selling some, but all through the day they were loading up on some of these baddies. There's a 5K, 5K, a lot of 5K orders coming in. A lot of 5K orders. So $5,000 is a lot of people buying some contracts. $100. These are just buying them in bulk. You know, they're over here shopping at Costco. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me look by size. Let's do by size. Oh shit, I did 1,000. Yeah, everything bullish. Bullish. If I take off the size, these are hella baby. Like 1, 2, these are like 10 contracts, bro. That's nothing. It's not gonna move the stock. This is more interesting right here than buying in hundreds. I think that's really good. So yeah, bullish on the 1250s, 819s. These are the ones I got. Actually, I got in here pretty early. I ended up losing 50%. Then I doubled down. I'm a gambler sometimes, you know. So I doubled down on them. Now my average is like 80 cents. I bought the first ones at like $1.08. I posted that on Discord. Now I'm gonna show you guys so you guys know I'm not lying. Where's that at? Loaded the fuck up on these right here, 108, and then just double down on these 1250s. Yeah, I'm pretty transparent. I mean, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm broke, but it's honest work. So it is what it is. If you can respect anything, just know that. So what's up? Let's see. This is the flow for that 1218s, right? Obviously bullish. Going back to the most active chains, the second one is the $10 for this next 2 weeks. I think some of the people that are worried are, what the hell is this? A lot of people, there's a lot of open interest on $30 calls for 2 weeks out. I was gonna say a lot of people are worried about their 1250s for 2 weeks out. They're actually kind of bullish now for some reason. Let's go to that full chain breakdown and see what's going on with them. 5.5K in volume. They still have a lot of volume in here. And obviously the other ones that have big volume are those August. So still a lot of open interest here. 19K in open interest. Not many people are selling them. I think, you know, and this is something I've been doing too. It's just like, at this point, people are just like, just go ahead and take the rest of it, you know? I'd just rather take my odds and try to take this dub. Like, go down swinging, basically, you know? If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose with some honor, basically, you know? I still think these have possibility. I do. Was that 1 week, 2 weeks? Just because the closer they are to expiration, the more they'll fluctuate in price if they are close enough to the money. So even if we can get to $11 and then they go to $11.50, they'll move a lot more than the ones that I have. Like, you'll make more, they'll move more. Now it's just really based off your average. Like, if you have a hell of a lot, like super expensive average, you might not break even. But I do think they can still move. It's just, I don't know. I'm still learning options though, so don't take my advice. But I think we're chilling. I'm going to see how everything plays out. Like today for sure. Like today, this was like a really big point for me. Like if some bullshit happened today, I was just going to be done with it. I was just going to cut my losses with Polestar. Like they really screwed the investors, and I'm done with it. But like miracles happen, I guess. I don't know. I was like, we have the technicals. We got some stuff here. You know, it is not much, but it's honest work. And it worked out. So now there's hope. And I think everybody feels that, right? If you guys feel that and you're watching this video later, hit the thumbs up. Let me know. Let's go. Next week's going to be bullish. I said it. You guys hear it first here. I know everybody's out there drinking right now, but we ain't here doing the DD. We got to. You got to put in the long hours, you know? And I'm going to be busy the rest of the week, so that's another reason. But yeah, everything bullish. Like I said, just going back to the flow, 71% of the call volume. Well, 71% of the entire volume was bullish, right? Most of the money, like if you just divide the poly cash, 45% went into the call premium. And then out of everything's summation, like 50% of all activity was 56% bullish. So yeah, I'm bullish. I'm gonna do one quick thing here. I'm gonna size this up really quick to like 15K. Just to get an idea of the bigger orders. So this is all the bigger orders here. Let me see if there's any more, but this is all the bigger orders. So from the beginning of the market open, a lot of people started selling their puts. They started selling puts, which is bullish, because they're collecting premium or they're closing their puts. So let's look at these. So these kind of already had a lot of open interest. So it looks like they had puts and they're closing their put positions. They're not. Yeah, so they're basically hopefully anticipating the end of a downtrend, right? Like right at the beginning, they start, I'm out with my puts. I think the end of the bottom is in basically. So they took their profits on their puts. And then there was like some other people that started buying shorter time puts, but these are actually already in the money, right? So I don't really care about those because obviously I don't think we would have gotten over 1050 today and 1250. So these are already in the money. They just wanted to collect some premium, I guess, or yeah, whatever it is. The bigger ones are down here where they started like selling more of those 1250s. So after they saw that the trend was like basically confirmed, like the reversal, then they started selling more of their puts. So they sold another 40, sold another 40 here, and then they did the same thing. Now these are actually might be spreads. Actually, no, they sold the 1050s and they sold the 10s for 2 weeks and this week or next week. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's just a lot of selling premium, so just closing, I think, their put positions. What's up, Shane? Hey, bro, is it correct that the reason PSNY sold off so fast is because of the SEC approving angel investors to be allowed to sell their shares from June 24th? I think we talked a little bit about, I don't know what, I know there was like pipe investors that bought a long time ago. And we talked about that. Lika knows what's going on with that. We talked about Listico. It's we were talking about this. I don't know if it's correct. Listico, Polestar. Let me show you really quick. But basically, the hell is this? Oh, that's not it, King. That's not it. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Let me look up 21 million. 21. No, that's not it, King. Listico Polestar. Where's the control find? 21. 21. No, that's not it. The hell happened? We just had this the other day. I need my man in here. Basically there was like go check out the other live stream. Yeah. All of this selling off was basically there was like a position that people were able to sell. Yeah, you could just say, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But I think most of those sell-offs is done. I think this was the sell-off. All this was, yeah, people getting out. Because they bought them like at $9 or something. And then they started selling at 13, so that was like 40% return. I just closed my thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. There's pipes selling and stuff, but I think most of that volume is down. It's done. They're done selling, I think. And you can see that because there was like there's people closing out their put positions now. Let me look at this. PSNY. Yeah, there's a lot of put positions being closed today. So, yeah, like these right here, the 1250s. And then, yeah. Then they actually bought these for 2 weeks out. The $5. So this is just being safe. They're playing it safe. But yes, sir. Let me expand that real quick. So I think that's gonna about wrap up the this is bullish too right here. This is the cope. This is the cope. So basically the cope goes higher as there's more bullish premium coming in. So you can see from here the cope starts going up and then it's followed by basically the price action. So there's more continuation on cope hopefully there going into Monday. And then again we have the 1250s. Those are the ones that I'm in right now. I'm down like 40%. I'm not really scared, you know. Only person I'm scared of is my mom. And she doesn't invest, so we're good. Yeah, biggest options trade, you guys can take a look at these. They're buying the $5 calls, like I said. It looks like it's a spread. Let me just make sure. They're buying, yeah, this might be, what is this? Buying and selling? I don't know what this one is. This might be bearish. Let me look. If they're buying and selling the 5s, let me look real quick. I think this is bearish, but I don't know what's going on here. The only thing I would say is the spot fill is near the middle, right? So it's really unclear if they're actually buying both of these or selling both of these. They could just be selling all of these or buying all of these, right? It looks like they got filled. They got filled at 435 or 535 on this spread, and then they also got filled at 540 on the same spread. So they had to move their spread up higher to be able to get filled. So I think they're buying this actually. I think they're buying these because they bought the first ones at 535 and then they were trying to buy more, right? Another 27K, but the spread was already higher. So they ended up having to buy them at 540. I don't know. I think they're buying the 4s and the 5s. So these actually might be bullish. It's really hard when you're looking at spreads. Like sometimes the spot field is in the middle, so you don't really know if they're actually bearish or bullish. But like for things like this is a straight up bearish order, right? Because the spread is 107 and the top of the ask is 150. So that's obviously they slapped the ask on that on the put. So that's obviously I would be inclined as more bearish. Same thing with well, this one's actually in the middle. So some of these are harder to read, and these are harder to read too. But you guys can check all this stuff out on your free time. I don't want to drag everybody out. Unless you guys have questions, you can send them on Twitter. Yeah, send them on Twitter. I think that's all I've had. I don't want to drag this one out too long. If you guys have any questions, post them in the chat right now, or not. Are you guys done? Man, we're vibing. I hope you guys have a great long weekend. I'm gonna be in the Discord chilling. Well, not just chilling. Like that's not all I do, but I'll be there. I'll be active if people are chatting in there or Twitter. I might be looking at some other flow, some options flow. I want to look at some Lucid, some Neo. I want to do some DraftKings because that's really where I make some money. I make some good money. I've made money on DraftKings like multiple times on some puts, so that's my bread and butter. Hopefully I can get some money back in there. I took some L's on Neo and Pendual, so yeah, I'm not perfect. Then I took some dubs on some Oxy, some oil, bullish on oil basically. But yeah, just learning. Every day is a new opportunity. You know, you gotta keep your feet up, keep your head high, and yeah, just keep moving forward. That's gonna about wrap up the video. You guys can follow me on Twitter. Like I said, follow me there if you guys want to, you know, get some options flow, some charts. I post a whole bunch of I think useful information, but I don't know if it's that useful for people. But I like charting stuff up. I like sharing stuff that my opinions. And yeah, that's it. I think that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys have a happy 4th of July extra day and the weekend. I'll definitely be posting some weekend charts and stuff on here just to get ready for next week. If you guys play any other options, maybe that'll help you guys out. And if you guys are watching this later, definitely put a comment in the video, hit the like button, and I'll get to you guys as soon as I can. You guys stay safe. Enjoy your 4th. As always, keep moving forward. I'm signing out. Love everybody. Thanks for everything you guys do for me. I'll see you guys next time. I'm signing out. Peace. I'm out.